line them up properly.
And welcome in everyone to the TrashRats post show.
Rusty's getting a shot. We gotta wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, the party is still going on.
I wonder if anyone
It's
signed up for
partying all
Patreon.
night long, baby, because we have a new president-elect of the United States.
No, we don't.
And
It's
once
not
again,
true.
the
It's not
Democrats have taken control of the Oval Office. What's going to happen next? Stay tuned on more America's Got Politicians.
This is 100% a coup, which is hilarious.
Rusty, are you back yet?
Hold on.
I wonder if he's going to cut this out.
No.
Are we in the after show or not?
Just 30 minutes
I
of
believe
30
we're
seconds
in the-
of gold improvised content right there. You're definitely leaving it in.
Okay,
Didn't
all
even
right. When
matter.
we're in the after show.
Drunk
that's what
Rusty
happens.
has just got to
So-
get his alcohol-dependent beer anyway. So
gonna say,
Hey,
it doesn't
everybody.
fucking matter.
Welcome to the after show. I want to give a shout out to Baron Von Brunk because he's the only patron I
Yeah.
know by
What's up,
name.
man?
How's it going, buddy? And Rusty, what bone do you have to pick?
All right, you guys were very lively in this episode, and I very much appreciate that because it makes the episode a lot easier to bear whenever you guys are actually talking.
The less that you have to talk, it's better for
Was it
you.
yourself talking the whole time?
Yes, but
Monkey and I are quiet
I think
like
you
the last
already. I think you both already know that last episode that we did with Rucka was painfully dry.
Yeah.
Of either of you participating.
Now, you are fucking high as balls. If
I
you
was
listen
high
to
as
the
balls.
episode, I tried to interrupt at least 10 times,
hey.
and you and Rucka just talk over me.
And to be completely honest, I was way too high. That's why
I know. I could tell. Wait, are you
How
being
many
honest?
cigarettes did you
100%
smoke?
honest. Because I don't remember what happened, but I smoked because I don't remember what it was, but
You were shy around Rucka. You're a big fan.
I think that was part of it.
So
Like maybe I didn't want to
Reactor
come off
brings
like
him
an
on.
asshole.
He brings Rucka on, and I barely know this guy. As I just remember hearing about him in passing. Monkey's like, he's my biggest hero. I used to listen to him growing up.
I mean,
and
he is
then
awesome,
just
but-
crickets, and I'm like, so Rucka, what do you think about this? And Rucka didn't even seem like he wanted to be on the show. He's just like, I don't know. And some things he was passionate
Well-
about, but other things it was just fucking dead. And I felt like I had to do the entire interview by myself, which I hate interviewing
there were
people.
times where I was like,
sounds like we got another addition to the cringe
there were-
compilation.
during that episode, there were times where I was like, oh, I know what I can interject here, but I was so high I would forget what I was going to say, and I just be like,
Dude,
fuck.
what? Who's this guy?
No,
But
it
also-
was funny
Sucka?
because at one point, like me and Monkey, we tossed the ball to you, like in conversationally, like, oh, well, Reactor, he always has something to say about this, and you're just like, wait, what? No,
It's
I
like
don't.
in Dora the Explorer when she goes to the fucking audience, like, where do you think Swiper went? And then it's
Like,
on
wait,
the
who's
episode, it's just
Swiper?
silent, but it's
What are
like
we
you're
doing here?
supposed to,
Where am
you're
I?
supposed to talk during that point, so there's not awkward silence.
No, but I do remember that there were a lot of times where I was like, I did have something to say, and I was like, fuck, there's no like right way to jump in this conversation though.
Yeah, and it's hard to interrupt on Discord because there's like a delay
Yeah.
and sometimes the conversation doesn't go through. I feel like I was really trying to interject and you guys just kept ping-ponging back and forth.
You didn't hear me struggling to like try to engage the guest, and just I was pulling shit out of my ass essentially, like. So, Rucka,
Yeah, but I don't know how you
the
can
end
blame
of the world.
us.
Are you ready
I
for
was
it?
trying to speak and I was just talked over the whole
If
time.
you have
You can
something
listen
to
to
say,
it.
you obviously don't have a problem with, bullying your way into the conversation.
I'm
Feel
not
free
going to
to do
interrupt
it.
Rucka, but I
I know, that's how I
interrupted you
felt.
a shit ton.
Well, you continue with it.
Well,
I'm
maybe
not going to
because-
interrupt the guest ever. That's rude.
Well, maybe you should have interrupted him because he's just a washed-up loser. He made one fucking song, and now it got him like millions of views, and he's just been banking this song to the bank. Rucka, on the other hand,
song?
this is a guy worthy of our respect, you know?
I agree completely. I don't know why Rusty's trying to shit on Rucka. I thought he was a good guest. I like Rucka a lot. I don't got a problem with him.
Maybe I was like kind of just in the mood. It didn't seem like he wanted to be on the show though.
Oh, really? Well, I mean,
Like
he showed up.
I wasn't shitting on him. Like I mean, he was having fun, and I mean, whenever he was actually like going on something, but a lot of times it just seemed like it seemed like maybe we weren't prepared enough. I had no idea what
Well,
to
yeah,
talk to
Rusty,
him about.
imagine you get invited on a show and the host did not prepare a single topic of conversation.
And the person who invited me is really high, and the other guy's too timid to speak to his hero, i.e. in the
and the
conversation
third guy
with me.
doesn't even know who you are and did not bother to research the
fucking
guest
knew
on his
who
own
he was.
podcast.
I was saying how he used to be in politics. I watched his video back in the coronavirus shit. I was talking to him about like everything that I possibly knew about him. I asked. And
well, maybe you should have shut the fuck up when I was trying to speak. If you listen back, you will be so embarrassed when you hear how many times I tried to speak and you just cut me off.
You know how many? You know, I edited that episode and I went back and I found every single time where I started to interject and you started talking, and I cut it out so it wasn't annoying for the listener.
Did you leave his though?
I think I cut out his entire segment. No, I left his.
Did you get rid of all the interjections?
I just got the ones that I could see on my end.
Rusty is lying because he told me yesterday he didn't even listen to the episode before he uploaded it.
No, I did. I edited it. I just said I was going to wait.
You
to tell
said
you
you synced up all of the audio and you didn't listen to it all the way through.
No, I said you just wait to hear
That's
what my
what
bone
you
to
said
pick
to
was.
me yesterday.
Look at you rewriting history again.
Telling
Typical
the truth about things that you said.
atheist tactic.
No proof. No proof.
I'm so sick of this
Hey,
shit.
but-
Every single time we talk, even if it's private, I'm gonna record the whole fucking thing. Fuck you.
Hey, so
From now on, no more privacy. Everything you say, I'm gonna use against you publicly. Get fucked. It's
Oh,
over.
that's-
Oh, yeah,
what
the
you
monkey
guys
trying
does.
to get in the conversation supercut.
after you left that episode, after you guys left the voice chat, it was just me and Ruck, and I was talking about his website, and I asked him if he wanted to come back on, and he was like, "Yeah." So I mean,
Okay, well that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. I mean,
I
yeah,
just feel like-
if he enjoyed it, that's
I just feel
that's
like
really I care. Like the audience seemed to like it, and I mean, yeah, I might have just been in my own head going like Jesus.
for me, I feel like
Rusty's
I
like, oh man, this Rucka guy, he's not contributing. Also, hey Rucka, can you help me sell vinyls? I need to know how to make vinyls. Oh Rucka, I need your help so much.
that was after the show.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
actually fucking likes Rucka here? Because I was
I
at
do.
I was at
I hung out
Rusty's
with him a
house
bunch
when
of
all
times.
this was happening. Well, afterwards, when he was in the editing process, and he was complaining to me like, nobody fucking knows how this guy got on the show.
what?
He's like the most famous guest we've had,
Yeah.
and we've had M. Clement on this show.
I don't
Well,
know.
on this show, but yeah, we just started.
Yeah, I've hung out with Ruck a bunch of
Oh,
times. and
I
he's
did.
Cool.
I did
but-
solve a mystery. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. No, you continue.
No, I was just saying, like, I invited him because I've hung out with him a bunch of times at like conferences and shit. And,
So it was you, and then you just
yeah.
got high and didn't say anything on the actual interview.
No. I
Yeah.
think because I don't remember exactly what happened because I was high, but I think I smoked, and then you guys were like, "Hey, let's record," and I was like, all right." Or no, I don't know. Yeah, I fucked up somehow, I think, and I smoked.
You invited
Yeah,
the guest
it's
on the
early.
show,
Oh,
no,
set up
what
the
it was-
time.
no,
I
what
don't
it
think
was,
you
'cause-
told him
look,
anything
look,
about like
because
that
we
he
go
was
f-
supposed to record on his end or.
Yeah, I didn't really talk to him much before he came to the voice chat because the voice chat's so much easier. But
True.
But I forgot. It's because I forgot about the time zones. So I was like, "Oh, okay, we're going on at 9," but it was 9 Eastern, so it was 8 my time. So it's
So
like,
you were
So you
just-
thought
you're
you,
belated.
you thought you
so,
would
like-
sober up within an hour?
"Oh yeah, you ever smoke weed before?"
Yeah, I don't sober up within an hour when I get blazed as fuck to the point where I can't speak on my own podcast.
but when you do smoke enough that you can't speak on your own podcast, it only lasts for like half an hour or maybe a little bit more.
You got a high tolerance.
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right,
but I
all right.
think- I
Well,
think I
I'm
smoked a lot.
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, here's something I think that we actually listen. If you have something to say, if it seems like I'm talking over you, honestly, maybe I was a little jumpy on the silences because sometimes I'll hear 2 seconds of silence and I'm fucking freaking
Yeah,
out. I'm
yeah.
like, that's the end of the episode. Like no one has anything to say, no questions.
Yeah,
the
when
guest
a
is
conversation
tired.
just kind of
And so I
falls
just start
flat.
spouting out bullshit to like.
Well, that's why you need me, the missing piece, who every
We
single
invite
fucking
you on
show,
every
show-
episode, and you're too pussy to show up.
too pussy. What are you talking about?
No,
I'm
you
too
have-
Yesterday,
fucking
Rusty
bored, 'cause
said
the
you
show's
didn't wanna
fucking
come.
boring. Dude, you think I listen to the show? It's
Why would you
fucking
listen to
boring.
your
It's
own
fucking
podcast?
Garbage
Yeah, I mean,
content.
I do sometimes just to make sure like I'm happy with it, and I usually am.
Yeah, I listen to every episode. It's like watching the game tape back, so you know how you fucked up or how you can improve.
You
gotta
won't
watch that
appreciate
shit.
it until
Fuck
later.
about the show.
Yeah.
Why do you think
Yeah.
you don't think I'm calling because I'm too cowardly for what? What am I
Literally
hiding
yesterday,
from?
we were going to
Your
record
Inspect
this
Element
episode.
tweet that I just
we
instantly
were recording
debunked?
this episode yesterday, and you did not show up, and you were playing a fucking video game because Discord showed us you were playing it. You would rather play a game than show up and do the podcast.
I'd rather play video games with my friends than talk about the fucking election with my
Whoever the fuck we are.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
the
we're not
point
your
is
friends.
that sometimes video games are more important than some shitty podcast that no one cares about.
Well, then
by
don't
the way,
say
thank
we
you for
need to
donating
have
to
you
Patreon,
here.
by the way. You're a valued customer.
He's arguing
I
against
want the
himself right now.
patrons to know that Emp Lemon is a fucking cuck.
For playing video games with my friends instead of going on some shitty show to talk
What game
about
was
the
it?
election.
100%.
Who the fuck wants to
Well-
hear what Emperor Lemon, YouTube poop guy who made a 30-minute video ranting about behind the meme, cares about the fucking election?
And as he
the guy who
spends
made
a
the
fucking
Donald
hour,
Trump video.
yeah, as he spends an hour composing a tweet. I'm gonna get so many likes because of how well I
Yeah, and
worded this
Mumkey,
tweet."
honestly, that's the difference between my tweets and yours. And that's how you can tell that your fucking fraud screenshot is a forgery.
How?
because
The,
you didn't use his
the
flowery
composition is
language.
just all wrong. I use like fucking iambic pentameter.
Yeah, you're like,
I
oh
use-
man, Etika
I whip
died and I
all of
laughed
his-
so hard.
I whip out my
your
fucking
tweets are
classic
thesaurus.
tweet.
Oh, that was a masterpiece. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? That was my Beethoven's fucking
Did you
ode to
say-
joy.
Did you
not
say
Etika's
that?
suicide had me fucking. My guts were in orbit. I was laughing so hard.
See,
I
guts
wish
in order. That's
Etika
like
would
a
come
monkey.
back
That's
alive
so
so he
cheesy.
could kill himself again.
That's how you can tell it. Honestly, when you follow the Emp Lemon Twitter, on the few times I do tweet nowadays, you get the seal of approval. It's not like Rusty who just gets
Is
drunk
this the
at
guy
4
who
a.m.
said I'm
and
going
then
to
tweets
quarantine
himself
from Twitter
in-
and then keeps posting?
Yeah, no. Here's the thing.
Did
is,
you
like,
not
Emperor
read the
Lemon,
part?
Like, he'll
Did
type
you not
nonsense.
read
read
it
the
'cause
part
you-
where
I
I
read the
said
part
I
where you
may
laughed
come
about
back
Etika's
when sports
suicide,
and
fucker.
movies return?
That hasn't happened.
All right, if everyone
Sports
talks at
have
once, no one gets heard.
returned. Every major sport in America is back.
How many sport tweets have you made?
Here's
Point
Emperor
is,
Lemon.
Zero?
addressing the audience is not the same as engaging. You see, this is what happens when you actually read the content of something. You can go in and actually understand. You can look at the vocabulary that I use and understand the meaning that I'm trying to convey, rather than just spending 5 seconds looking at it and saying like, "Oh, Edgar killed himself," and then being like, "Wow, look at him! What a fucking retard! Well, he's melodramatic and pretentious."
Oh, here's
by the way,
Emperor Lemon's
Disty
gold.
Flamma actually did try to kill himself afterwards. So
What?
once again, Emp is right. You think I get tired of being so right all the time? You think I get tired of all these people, same fucking shit, coming to me like, "Oh, Emp, you're such a fucking retard. How dare you actually get passionate about something instead of being aloof about every single
Passionate
thing like
about
a
a
fucking
man's
nihilist?"
suicide?
And some other guy fucking tries to kill himself like a month later. So who's laughing now?
Hey,
I don't
Still
care
me,
for
baby.
Anchorman.
What?
I don't care for Anchorman. That's
Hey.
M's golden tweet from
I
September
did not
29th.
care for it. It insists upon itself.
2.2 thousand likes. It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
people
very
agree.
very brilliant, well thought out. Your audience definitely doesn't just like every single thing you put out and think that you're a fucking some sort of
God.
messiah.
Hey, the
when you're
tweet I
just
put out today
saying
calling out
nonsense.
Mumkey underperformed simply because mentioning Mumkey or your name or reactors is just completely death content to a tweet. And people can just tell your name, and it's programmed in their brains to just not engage with the tweet because it's like, oh, what, Rusty Cage tweeting again? It's just another fucking drunk blackface tweet that he's going to delete 2 minutes later anyway.
I mean, Amp, to be fair with your tweet today about me, you didn't provide any context, so somebody who doesn't follow me has no fucking clue what you're talking
Nah,
about.
I don't really
Poor
think
planning.
that, man. We have a lot of mutual followers. It's just that whenever they see Simian,
You have
Jimmy,
twice
Rusty
as many
Cage,
followers as me, dude.
Well, maybe if you just stop getting banned constantly, then you would have as many followers as I do.
So you're pro Twitter banning people now. You're on their side.
No, I'm anti. I
It's
think
our
people
fault.
should not. I think Twitter should not ban people for small infractions. But I'm
I
just
tell you
saying,
what,
there's
if
an
I was
art.
on
There's a
Twitter as
skill
long
that
as
there's a
you,
skill to not getting banned from Twitter.
I'd have
and
way
you
more
guys
than
clearly have failed at
89,000
it.
followers.
Oh, that's all you have?
That's all he's got. He's talking all this shit like he's even
Well,
crossed.
I've got
fucking
500,
6
so-
figures.
I'm almost at 6 figures. I'll be at 6 figures before the end of 2021.
Yeah, right.
You wanna
We'll
bet?
see.
Rusty, you're about to pass 6 figures in new accounts created because you keep getting banned.
Yeah, for bullshit that I didn't do.
Yeah, again, Emp is on the side of Twitter. Yeah, it's your fault you got banned, Rusty. It's your fault you got
There's
banned,
a bright side to
Reactor.
getting banned, though. there's a good thing to this, because what I can do now is I can go to my band account. I can still log into it and see my tweets, so I can archive all my tweets and look at them and see which ones got the most likes and just reuse them now. And no one will know that
I didn't know you could do that.
No one will know I said it before, and you'll just get great responses.
I've definitely done that. I've definitely reused shit. I was like, that could come back. That was a popular one from 2 accounts ago.
I think I've retweeted, or like I've tweeted stuff like that I've tweeted before because I forgot, like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. And I'll tweet it, like some thought. And it's like, damn, I already made that joke. Shit. But it was only a year ago, so it's like nobody remembers anyway. Who cares?
So when are we getting Uncredibles 2?
I don't know. The Incredibles 2 was kind of disappointing in my opinion.
Yeah, you got to fix it with your magic.
Well, some people say it's magic. I call it sleight of frame.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
Do we have anything else to talk about in this bonus episode or whatever the fuck?
I don't know how long we've even gone on, but
It's only been 18 minutes.
It really hasn't been long. I mean, Emp, I actually do appreciate you coming on here. All the grief that Monkey's given you for
saving the
pussing
fucking
out.
show.
No, I'm upset that he's not on more.
Podcast about is falling apart at the seams.
Oh, it's
you
your
gotta
podcast.
call
You
up
go
your
ahead.
old buddy on the phone. Hey man, the other 2 guys are threatening to walk out. There's no fucking chemistry on the show whatsoever. So
No
it's
chemistry.
your boy Emp, the fallen hero from Sodi. The fallen hero. I'm back.
The only problem I have with you is that you're not on every episode. I genuinely want you here for every single one, and I think you should do it.
Just replace me.
Yeah, but sometimes...
Yeah, let's replace Rusty.
I mean, I don't see myself coming on another election episode again, because I was bored out of my ass.
Well, that's 4
recording
years
this
from
one.
now. Let's get you on next week.
All right, who's the guest?
You.
You.
Yeah,
Again?
no, this is
I'm
his
the
outlet to-
weekly recurring guest? How does this gonna work out?
I want you as like a full-time host, and like you get part of the ad revenue and everything. I want you
know.
as
I mean,
like
like-
the part of the
Quiet
show.
down.
We have to vote
My,
on this shit.
my
No,
friends
I don't
aren't
care.
gaming right now, so there's like free time in my schedule. But
He just
sometimes
he uses
gaming just
my
calls,
he wants to stream on my Twitch. He only uses this podcast because he thinks that like he'll get buddy with some guest that one of us will be able to book, like fucking Senior Pello or whatever.
Who?
He's a very famous animator.
It's Sir Pello.
Senior.
Rusty, there are millions
Is it-
of famous
is it senior or
YouTubers.
sir?
I'm not going to know who all of them are.
Well, right. So he does animation stuff. Cool guy. I do want to get him on, but I'm not sure. He has a very strong Brazilian accent or some shit.
Who are you
Guys
talking
from
about?
Mexico.
I don't know where the fuck he's from. I'm just making shit up. Senor Pello or Sir Pello, as Emperor
Sounds
Lemon calls
familiar.
him.
I guess the prefix SR would mean senior in that context. I
So,
apologize
Emp, are
for
we gonna get
offending
you
any
on? Are you going to be
Latino
on the next
viewers.
episode, Emp?
Dude, no guarantees, because like sometimes my friends are playing Left 4
shameful.
Dead and they need like that 4th guy, and I come in and then we just fucking.
So what's more important, one hour game of Left 4 Dead, or doing this podcast that's going to get 6,000 views? Which is
Maybe.
going to impact the world more?
I don't know. Sometimes I really like getting Steam achievements, and it's worth more.
Why don't
to
you
me
play
than,
the
like,
game?
6,000 views.
There are 168 hours in a week. How about you dedicate one of those hours to doing this show, and the rest you can play your stupid fucking video games?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, sounds rough. And now you wonder why I call you a pussy.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I can't dedicate 1 hour a week to a podcast.
I'm going out. I'm not doing the show out of a sense of apathy, not because I'm so fearful that Mumkey's going to destroy me with facts and logic
Doing the
like
show
on a
out of
Reddit
envy?
episode.
Dude, if you were a regular host, I wouldn't even give you shit. I like giving Rusty shit way more. I just want you on the show.
Okay, if you can get like 100 Deus Ex profile picture people to say that we need Emp back on the show, then
they'll do it.
I'll consider coming on next week.
Like everybody knows that Rusty is my ultimate favorite punching bag. I don't want to bully Emp. I'm bullying him into joining the show again.
You have to make an argument for why the show is a better use of my time than playing
Because
Left
the
4
four
Dead
of
with my
us are
friends.
best buds and we all love each other, and talking shit for an hour online is fun.
No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, because I know Emp well enough. Emp left Saudi because he was afraid that his unfocused opinions would be taken and used against him, which they kind of were, and that was
The comment
scary
section was not kind.
It wasn't kind, and that was a scary thing to see. Not everyone just liking 100% of everything you said,
Like his Twitter.
like your Twitter. And so you got scared and you left. But then you realized after you kind of got comfortable with that idea a little bit more, you wanted to start streaming. You actually enjoyed the attention, something you could do in between your videos where you could actually interact with people and kind of get more opinions out. And you could be more of a showman and not have to hide behind a script or something like that. And I think you started to enjoy it, and that's why you're coming on more.
I don't know. I've been on like 2 episodes, maybe 3.
This one you've been on like fucking 4 or 5.
Oh, you see, the episodes are just so bland and forgettable that I don't remember. I mean, I remember that time I like single-handedly killed the tank in Left 4 Dead and saved all my friends.
Oh my god!
Don't remember very many interactions from this
Shut
show.
up.
Well, let's just end it.
All right,
show.
JC Denton people, I know you're
Who
listening.
the fuck is JC Denton?
You'll
a
know
character in a
it.
video
You'll know it when
game.
you see it. JC Denton commenters. If you want me as a regular on the show, be sure to get 100 of you guys and comment below on this YouTube video. We need Ed back. I'm sorry for being mean to you in the comments on Sony.
On the unlisted
Please come
upload of
back.
the bonus
Just-
episode.
No one's gonna hear this, but like 5.
only
Like, this
20
is gonna
people
have 5
can see
views,
this.
dude.
As the offer still stands.
Okay.
I'll
I'm just-
cut it and
I'm
I'll
gonna-
throw it in the beginning of the episode.
No, I'm gonna tweet out the unlisted link.
Okay,
so that everybody can hear
let's
this.
just make it public. Fuck it.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
no, no,
it.
no.
We need Emp on the show.
No, don't make it
This will be
public.
the one time they get to hear
Tweet
the
it.
after show.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah.
Don't make it public though. Just tweet it.
Well, I need to get 100 JC Denton commenters.
I don't think
This
it's a bad
is-
idea to let people see what the after show is. But
Yeah, but
I mean, JC Denton commenters are the smartest people on earth, so they'll fucking figure out how to find it without paying for the Patreon or you tweeting it. They'll put it on Pirate Bay or something.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
yeah. Also, I think I said the F word. The F-A.
Which F word?
The one that I don't think you're allowed to say.
Uh-oh.
I have no
I
idea.
don't think
what
you
it is.
said... I
All
don't
right,
think you
if
said
you didn't
faggot.
hear it, then I didn't say it, and someone spoke over me. And
Oh, I heard
that's
it,
perfectly
Rusty.
fine. Oh,
I heard
Jesus.
everything. I struck the deepest nerve. The
Who did you
deepest,
call a
darkest
faggot?
nerve. And he called me.
He called Emp a faggot?
Yeah.
Yeah, after
Wait, you're not allowed to say that or not? Or didn't they get you like fucked?
after
Dude,
I made
I
that,
say that on the Mumkey and Big Show all the time. I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
and you call yourself a Biden voter. You should just
I
come
didn't
vote
vote.
Green Party like me.
I
Cool
didn't
people.
vote.
he just,
I just bet on who would
Oh,
win.
Was it
I can
save
talk
money on
about the
postage?
election all I want, but I didn't vote because voting is dumb and
I
voters
mean,
are all
in
stupid.
Iowa, Trump won by 100,000 votes, so literally my vote is irrelevant, and I didn't want to waste my time.
Would
You don't
you,
understand
were
that
you gonna
voting
vote?
for the Green Party is never irrelevant. We will rise up. 2069, the Green Party will rise and overtake the two-party
There's not
system.
even an election in that year.
I mean, it's funny. The Green Party actually
There
could
might
do
be.
well if they tried hard. I mean, like they don't campaign. Like I mean, they do, but it's like they don't have energy. You know.
Listen,
They
I don't
could do it,
understand why
Yeah,
none
they're a
of
little
you
lazy.
are on the side of the Green Party. All of you have been banned from Twitter.
Well, I'm
The
a
fucking
Whig voter.
Howard Green Party guy.
I'm voting
Howard
for the
Green
Bull
Party
Moose
guy
Party.
got banned from Twitter for them saying that he impersonated himself. If that's not the most badass thing I've ever heard, and the reason we should get behind this guy, if Twitter doesn't like him, then we should automatically like them.
I only support people who get banned for impersonating a cheese company.
That would be me.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
That's why he's following you.
Okay.
I'm not following Rusty.
Oh,
What?
you're not?
I only follow 2 people, Jane
that's right.
Goodall and Steve Harvey.
That's true. Steve Harvey's a good person to follow.
Yeah, no, all he does is spam bullshit all day.
Right. Just links
What
to the
an
show. I
idiot.
followed all the guys from Shark Tank, and they just like now that season 12 has started. It's just all them spamming fucking network.
I mean,
plugs.
do you honestly think Kevin O'Leary runs his own Twitter account?
Yeah, I actually think he does. I mean, he's got a YouTube channel. It's fucking dope. He seems like he's pretty invested in his online.
Oh,
image.
shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, Kevin O'Leary's like he does like question and answer videos and stuff like that, and they're really high production. Like
He is the best shark.
He
yeah,
is the
I
best
would
shark.
say,
I agree.
especially as a person, he might, be like a big hard ass on the show, but really he cares about the people.
Oh yeah, definitely. He plays up the shark role perfectly. That's why he's the best, because he's funny. He
Yeah.
tells people that they're dead to them. It's great.
Well, I like him because he doesn't fucking sugarcoat the products. Unlike
Dude,
fucking
he was
Lori.
so fucking wild in the first season. Kevin O'Leary would he didn't figure out what his thing was yet, and so he would just say someone say, "All right, thank you," and he go, "Why are you thanking me? I just shat all over your product. Why would you thank me?" And they have to explain to him they're thanking you for your opinion, for your time. And it's like he was just being such an unnecessary asshole. He stopped doing that in later episodes, but I thought that was hilarious because he was fucking way in the wrong.
If we're gonna do a tier list of Shark Tank people, he's S+ tier for sure, and everybody else, who would be next?
I like Mark Cuban probably the next.
I like him next, and then honestly, I think they all have their own thing. I don't like Lori very much, and
I like Lori.
I do.
Lori's way better than that other old white.
Maybe it's
Barbara?
just
White
I don't
woman bitch?
understand
Yeah,
how
Barbara
women's
sucks.
products are marketed, but the fucking women come on the show sometimes. It's like the dumbest sounding idea. I'm making an easy bake bagel shop for kids in the inner city. And
there's nothing proprietary about it. Oh, the men are just being mean to you because you're a woman. Here, I'll sell it on QVC.
This is the best thing ever. We're gonna put it on QVC, sell 1 million units in the year. I'm like, how did some of these things? How do they sell? I don't understand. It's just the woman brain. It's wired completely differently.
I just like Damon John. He clearly does not want to be on the show.
No,
he doesn't buy anything. He's like, I don't understand what the fuck this is, and so I'm out. And then he just mocks everyone, but not even that often. I think he's just the only black guy billionaire that they could find.
Yeah, and his clothing line, in my opinion, is complete dog shit. I would give Damon the F tier.
What's his clothing line? When the show started, Fubu was huge, but Fubu's long since been forgotten as far as I understand. I'm maybe a little disconnected from the hip hop culture, but
they should get on Snoop Dogg or Shaq.
Shaq would be
awesome.
Be
interesting. Because Shaq probably has so much fucking money because he just invests in anything that call him up on the phone. Shaq's going to invest in it. You need Shaq in your commercial?
Yeah,
Does he have a cameo or something? I bet I could put Shaq in one of my videos.
People who invest in anything that is pitched to them and then also have to do commercials usually don't have a lot of money.
He's the new face of Papa John's after John fell from grace.
I heard Samuel L. Jackson never turns down
the
a
downward
role.
spiral.
Would you say Samuel L. Jackson?
Too. Yeah, Nicolas Cage will take any role too, I think.
True.
It seems.
Yeah, Sam Jackson is in 5 movies a year. He's a super hard worker.
I stopped watching Nicolas Cage movies because it's he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
No, he's been in good ones.
Really?
I'd say in the past maybe 5 years, Nicolas Cage, he's been in a lot more independent movies where he's playing serious roles. There's a movie called Joe that he's in where it's a pretty tight movie. And there was that horror movie that weird cult movie. I forget what it was called.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the title.
Over the last 2 years, every time I saw a Nick Cage movie and I started it up, it always seemed like some weird shitty B movie.
Sure,
yeah,
Bangkok
90% of them are straight to DVD. He hasn't really been in any theatrical things lately.
Yeah, so I just
maybe they'll make National Treasure 3.
We can only hope.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's call it.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you everyone for listening. We will learn your names.
And increase your Patreon amount too. Double it. Why not? It'd be funny.
Oh yeah, there's no reason to pay the minimum. It'd
be funny.
Slacker.
It'd be a pretty funny joke to play on us.
Or just you PayPal me directly and just give me money, and I won't share it with the other guys. It'll be great.
Just looking at the stats real quick. While we're all here, I see that in the last 28 days, we lost 445 subscribers. I thought this would be the first month that we were in the green.
Green party?
Yeah, because the last month it was 92 negative subscribers. So I was like, holy shit, we're finally doing it. But looks like that.
Maybe we're too political on the show. Yeah. No, so I think thankfully this episode will save that.
A bunch of dead accounts got deleted because of the election.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, a bunch of Republicans got deleted.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
See ya.